Is Harumi evil? Part 2. A few weeks ago I made a video detailing why I thought Harumi was the quiet one. Every episode since has given us a few more hints and possibilities to this fact. I'm actually quite surprised about how possible it is now. So surprised it's gotten me a bit suspicious. Now, a lot of people held out. In the comment section they told me it was ridiculous, they told me it was silly. I fought back and thought, no, it makes sense. Because the trailers, so they're all pointing in one direction. Then episode 78 came out, and a few more hints came there. Then episode 79. Spoilers, only more information leading to this theory. And then we got an episode description. Too perfect to not be true. Right? Well, I've done some thinking. And I am prepared to share a completely outlandish theory that will make no real difference to Ninjago, and it definitely doesn't affect who I think that Harumi is, but I want to share it. So, let's get on with this. Now, for this theory, we need to take one thing into account here. The writer's intentions. Now, a lot of tweets have been made in the past few years about how the Ninjago community is growing up. They are realizing that the people that are still watching, Ninjago's developed quite a cult following. Along the kids that were watching it, myself included, have continued to do it for various reasons, mine for my YouTube channel, and I've ended up still enjoying it due to that, and a lot of other reasons for it. However, they've always sort of done mysteries in a certain way. Now, I've always been very pleased with the way mysteries are built up in Ninjago, Samurai X, even the second Samurai X, there have been a ton of mysteries in Ninjago, and they've all been resolved quite interestingly. Well, they've all been built up very well. However, I've always felt a bit disappointed by their outcome. Usually we find out through sets, like Samurai X's Spinner, and then the recent Sons of Garmadon sets, and then when the show actually tells us, it's very disappointing. And this again happened in this episode. The pixel reveal, spoilers, was a bit weird. It wasn't on the level of the original Samurai X's reveal, which was very much still a pretty low-key, not very high fuss reveal. Sort of, oh yeah, we need to reveal Samurai X kind of moment. And that kind of echoes through all of Ninjago's reveals, and there is a lot to say about the audience and who they're making it for. However, this one was different, and throughout all the trailers, all the information we've gotten about Sons of Garmadon, something struck me as being unusual. This time around we got teasers that blatantly, pointed in the direction of this theory. It was very obviously hinting at this situation, and this can go either one or two ways. First way is that Harumi is quite plainly evil, and these hints are just trying to tell us that. Or there's a deeper reasoning behind this, and it's all to get us, the fans, that are watching more so than people that just find Ninjago randomly on, whatever. The people that are sticking to it and thinking about Ninjago is to give us a run for our money, because in the confined area of the show, Harumi could be suspicious at this point in the show, but it's not outright said that Harumi is a thing. However, the wording of the episode description and a lot of things have led me to believe that quite possibly this could all be a troll, in a sense. Not a troll, but they are taking us on a wild goose chase. We're hunting down for clues, and we find Harumi, and Harumi, oh, she's evil. Oh, the new sets. It looks like Harumi's in the new sets. As the quiet one, or this figure that's in this, area. And perhaps, maybe it's all just not what we think it is? I don't know. The fact that we've been shown so quite plainly, and now told quite plainly that she is not what she seems, is a little bit weird to me. I don't know if it's the writers just deciding, hey, we're gonna now be a bit more transparent, we're gonna tease this a bit more online, we're gonna recognize the people online a little bit more than previously can decipher things a lot quicker than they've been giving us credit for, I feel. So, yeah, the fan base. So I guess we'll have to see. It was a kind of like I just wanted to like throw this like oppositional, like playing the devil's advocate here, because it's very possible she isn't the quiet one, and it's someone else completely, and perhaps she's just another villain. However, I am with a lot of things. There is a lot of theories and stuff, but with a lot of things this episode has shown us, it is 100%. In my opinion, in my eyes, I am going to stick with this. I'm not going to change my opinion here just because there's a chance that it's a troll or a wild goose chase. Yeah, so that's all I really got to say on this matter. The only other thing I wanted to mention was another theory I had that I just want to tack on to the end. And I had this to begin with, and I got a bit worried because they could be going in Empire Strikes Back route. If you know what I mean, you'll know what I mean. The Lloyd and Harumi ship. Now, I was very suspicious of this at first. I was like, well, I know, but when I first started realizing that she could possibly be the quiet one, it started to make me worry a bit. Because either she is just randomly infatuated with Garmadon. Maybe she was told by Kilo and Kilo and Ultraviolet, I'm assuming, are Oni, that the Garmadon was this great, Oni king kind of situation. Like, he wasn't like literally their king, but he had the potential to be as strong or whatever, and he was a really powerful being. And she wanted to meet him, and she got like this infatuation with the idea of this evil dark overlord. And when she realized that Lloyd was the Green Ninja and the son of this Garmadon character, she wanted to, she I guess, almost fallen in love with him in a sense, but more of just the idea that Garmadon he's linked to Garmadon in such a way. Or, and this is the creepy thing that I really don't want to be true, because with Empire Strikes Back, it worked, because George Lucas didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know he was going to make the brother and sister. Yeah, that's right. There's a chance that Harumi could be Lloyd's sister, and please no, please writers no. That's not okay. It's 2018. We can't be having that, right? No, right? Okay, all right. Thank you. Yeah, well, I doubt they'll do it. So yeah, that's all I had to say really on this matter. This video was kind of a bit of a throwaway one. I'm going to just stop recording, but I don't think I'll do another one of these for this episode, as there wasn't really too much new. It was just more information on the other stuff. So yeah, sorry. That's all I had to say. Bye.